Burger King, the king of burgers, one of, if not the favorite of America's restaurants.
I love Burger King. You can tell.
I mean, it's all right. Overrated is my opinion, but no me gusta el Burger King.
It's interesting you ask because I'm actually a vegan, so I don't do much fast food. But when I have a temptation, it's Burger King I go to when I get their veggie burger, and then I regret it immediately.
Well, Burger King was an excellent eatery when I was a child, but one day I ordered a Whopper, and they gave me a Junior Whopper.
For every overflowing McDonald's drive-thru, there's a welcoming Burger King across the road waiting for you in open arms. For over half a century, Burger King has offered numerous different menu items such as the cheeseburger
It's healthier than McDonald's, and I love their burgers.
and their signature chicken fries.
But the chicken fries are busting.
Now we're here for one reason and one reason only, to determine whether or not Burger King has stood the sands of time, and we're going to be evaluating them by three key opponents: presentation, positivity, and price. But before we go into my evaluation, here's a little history on the King of Whopper.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper.
Burger King was founded in 1954 in Miami, Florida by James W. McLemore and David Egerton. After turning it into a chain in 1959, the company would change ownerships multiple times due to not coming up with McDonald's in sales. It wasn't until the late 1970s where a former McDonald's executive bought the company and expanded its menu, tightened the control of the company, where the company really caught traction to the public eye.
As I drive to the establishment, I notice the exterior of the building is very clean, and I appreciate how well constructed it is. So far, the presentation aspect is looking really well. As I place my order, the employee, seemingly fed up with her job, doesn't talk much outside of her required questions as an employee, which, as a worker in customer service myself, I can understand the struggles. My order is exactly as follows: one double cheeseburger with only ketchup, an order of chicken fries, and a medium fountain drink. As I get to the fountain, I notice that there's only a handful of drinks to choose from, contrary to many other Burger King locations where they have over 50 different beverage choices. Despite my lack of choices, I choose High C's Flashin' Fruit Punch. As I get my food, I notice that somebody left some soggy fries on my tray. It's beyond me why they did that, but they didn't score any bonus points in my book, considering that they were kind of mid. With those out of the way, I decided to eat the burger first. 2 patties with cheese separating it all, with no toppings, just as I had ordered. In my professional opinion, I thought that the burger was cooked fantastically. Not burned, but not overcooked. The signature flame-grilled taste was there. All was going well until I looked at the burger itself. When eating food, there's a few things you don't ever want to find in it. To me, that's hair. I found one gray hair just sitting in my sandwich. Absolutely disgusted, I decided to finish the burger, not allowing them to get the satisfaction of watching me not eat out of disgust. I'm displeased, and in order for this to feel satisfying, these chicken fries are going to have to be spot on with no error whatsoever. With that in mind, I open up the order and immediately test the durability of the fries. With that out of the way, I try my first one, and let me tell you what, they were amazing. It was so good, in fact, I decided to let my camera guy try some for himself, and she agreed that they were an absolute home run. I throw my trash away and I leave with my hunger somewhat satisfied, but the question still remains, would I recommend it? Just like chicken fries, people's opinions are different. Some are big, some are small, and some curve to the left, but it's perfectly okay because it's not that big of a deal and it's completely average. In terms of presentation, it could be a hit or miss. To me, the building was on point, the food looked pretty presentable, and the hygiene was pretty immaculate. But because of the fact I did find a hair in my food, I am going to have to say it's a no from me. The workplace positivity was what you'd expect from a group of underpaid teenagers on a Friday afternoon. Absolutely nothing. I probably would have gotten more life out of a brick wall than anything there. Because of this, it's going to be a no. Pricing was the biggest part of this whole assignment. I went in with $10, a reasonable price for an average size meal. What I ended up paying reached far beyond what I had thought. My receipt was as followed. One double cheeseburger with just ketchup, chicken fries, medium cup, with a tax of 71 cents. My total came out to $9.58. A perfect price in my book. In terms of pricing, I'll gladly give it a yes.
Despite the incident, I'd say I would go back there again. You know, you can't resist the king.
Probably.
I would, yes, if I was hungry enough.
If you're gonna go somewhere expecting a cheap price, expect a cheap meal. Burger King is a great example of getting what you pay for. While yes, I went in with $10 and got more food than I would in most places, had I had, let's say, $20 and went to Wendy's, I'm willing to bet that I could possibly get a better outcome. Would I recommend it? Well, depending on the situation, yeah. But if you have a second option, then I would ultimately give that one a shot. What are your thoughts on Burger King?
Well, I think most of the time it's a fine restaurant. The fries could use a little work. The burgers, they kind of taste bland. Buns, there's a little too much seeds. Um, the marketing though, oh my god, pristine, top notch. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. That's my favorite one. Um, yeah, I mean, Burger King, I give him a 7.65 out of 10. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Brown.